So they said it's a non-binding understanding between the two governments to facilitate transfer of third country nationals from the US to Jamaica. They said the US may, in its complete discretion, propose the transfer. Government of Jamaica may, in its complete discretion, consider accepting such a proposal in whole or in part. Before a transfer, the US is to give Jamaica documentation of each proposed deportee's biographical, medical, and criminal documentation to the extent available and permitted by law. And it says that all actions taken pursuant to the MOU are to be in accordance with relevant international obligations, national constitutions, law, regulations, and immigration and visa policies. Didn't know international law was such a thing. This is me, clearly not the MOU. And the government of Jamaica is assuring that it will treat any third country national in a manner in accordance with international legal obligations. And in terms of general provisions, the participants intend to coordinate public messaging relating to this MOU in advance. Okay, that's why they're so, I was supposed to going to say a word I can't say on here. That's why I'm so upset with the Gleaner, apparently. This is me editorializing again. Either participant can discontinue participation in the MOU at any time, but should try to give 90 days notice. Nothing in this MOU creates any rights or obligations under international or domestic law, including with respect to the disbursement or obligation of funds. All actions taken consistent with the MOU are subject to the availability of funds and the laws of both countries. Then there is another document in terms of operating procedures. Not eligible for removal to Jamaica unaccompanied children under 18, citizens or nationals of Jamaica, individuals convicted of serious criminal offenses. Which is actually different from what the minister was saying. No convicts will be coming, but this is actually saying serious criminal offenses.
Blessed is the man that walketh not to the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do we meditate day and night. For we shall be like trees planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth our fruit in our season. Our leaves shall not wither, and whatsoever we do shall prosper. Blessed and welcome, everybody. Welcome to Talk Jamaica. This Sunday morning, it's a wet Sunday morning over here in Portland. Had a lot of rains last night. Lot of rain last night. But, you know, Portland is that kind of parish. When the island is suffering drought, then Portland will get some rain, you know. Although my understanding is that we have been getting a lot of sun, hot like a fire, and with the Sahara dust, create more problem. Niece, text me the young girl name, no? I don't remember her name. Christine Williams. Want to take time to congratulate Christina Williams. On the one photo I see, I need more. Christina Williams, who was last night crowned Miss Jamaica Festival Queen. She's from Portland. And we want to congratulate her and big her up. I think it is the second time that Portland is winning the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen. I remember Gregor Fong, good friend of mine. I can't claim to know Christina. My daughter knows her very well. I think she said they went to Titchfield together. So, yeah, but I can't claim to know her. But then, I never even watched the thing last night, you know. It was this morning that my daughter was saying to me that, and my son-in-law that, yeah, Portland, the Portland lady won the Festival Queen competition. And that's a big deal for us in the culture and the creative sector. It's a big deal. So we want to congratulate Christina Williams. Miss Jamaica Festival Queen 2026. Tanya, right in at the door, in the storeroom door. Yeah, so big her up. Let me see if I can find a picture of her to show you all. Hold on. See if I can find a picture. There's a picture hanging on the wall. And if my heart cries out, know that you were gone. Said I got to be there. It's got to be there. So, see her here. See her here, Miss Portland. Side of Babsy. Babsy, it's time for currency and Morris. You're not tired? Babsy, you're not tired? God. Lord. And then I hear people, sure, no. Hey, want to send me a different picture without Babsy? Send me a picture without Babsy. Answer. Now send me a picture without Babsy Grange. Christina Williams, Jamaica Festival Queen. Congratulations. Yes. So I dig again last night and I found some of the things, you know. I listened to the speech.
Can you tell me who currently owns that website, the Support Jamaica website? I know it would have been created by a private developer on behalf of the government, but what's the current status of it?
So the private developer still owns the website. The agreement is an SAS, and forgive me if I forgot the meaning of it, but primarily it is they develop the website and then offer us the service. So we have 1 year's free service to the port.
Do we have a formal agreement with that?
We do have a formal agreement in place. In the initial phases of it, for the rapid development and deployment of the website, yes, there wasn't the necessary agreement in place, but we had subsequently regained on that and caused for an agreement to be signed governing that website and its mechanisms.
Does I saw where you said the 8 non-ODPM users. Is there any non-ODPM or non-OPM staff who would have access, for example, to donor information, amounts that have been donated, etc.? Would that exist now?
At the current moment, only 2 such persons from the AG's chambers.
For
the purposes of the review here and now.
AG meaning Attorney General or Auditor General. Yeah. So there would be no non-government person who would have access to this information and data at this particular point in time.
More prescriptively, well, just to be clear, no non-ODPM staff currently has access to it. Conceivably, however, the actual developers of the website will have access to the backend because they still own the website. So their approved staff would also have some access to the website.
So
any changes to the website modality in terms of new information which needs to be put up in terms of updates and so on, they are also able to treat with that for us.
Well, what I'm getting at is really the data, not so much the technical side of it, but I mean, you'd appreciate there would be fairly confidential information from individuals, companies who would have made donations in terms of names, amounts, etc. I'm more concerned about that than, the private developer having technical access to update the website. So I want an assurance about how how you're treating access to that specific data?
So the developer and ODPEM have access to the information as per our current privacy statement.
Yes, so we touch it again as it relates to the data on the Support Jamaica website. But I want to show now the Queen from Portland who won the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen. Nevio, you like her? Nevio? Hey. Why are you not hearing Nevio? 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 Continue talk. Yeah, reconnect, man. I know me not hear you. Nevio reconnecting. All right. So here we have it. Think it's good now. Nevio.
Mr. Bell.
Yes, Mr. Edwards.
You don't know that produce some great Jamaican. It's Portland Calling Bell family, man.
Yes, man. How you mean?
Portland produce some great Jamaican, man.
It's Portland Chief Justice Brian Sykes from, you know.
You serious?
It's Portland TP Lecky from, you know.
I know the Governor General.
The Governor General is from, you know.
Yeah, man. And and the greatest member of parliament in this country history is from Portland as MP Darrell Vaz.
Darrell Vaz is not from Portland, you know. Don't come over here, come mislead. Why Labour Right love mislead people? So Darrell Vaz is not from Portland. Darrell Vaz never live at Portland.
No, me say the greatest member of parliament in this country is the seat is in Portland and it's Darrell Vaz.
Darrell Vaz is which greatest member of parliament, man. But Darrell Vaz do for West Portland.
Just before we go,
don't start me off ratting this morning. Don't make me start rat. Look with this beautiful lady, sitting and smiling beside me this morning. Don't make her start rat so early. Because I come here for rat, you know. I come here for rat this morning. So don't make me start yet.
Hold on, no man. Let me get you back on the track, man. Because I look like me not the real. That beautiful lady you put up this morning. Is she the ex-police officer I am Arthur?
No. No, Neville, no.
Anyway, the politics.
Yes.
The politics. Did you saw the paper this morning where it is telling us that a lot of property is on the action block of for sale across Jamaica?
Well, that's not such a bad thing. The only
Hello?
I don't know. No, I did not see it. But the only thing I hope is not people will lose them house because they can't pay.
It is but anyway, Mr. Bell, anyway, we're not going to dispute the fact that the country at this moment. Hello?
Yes, man, I'm listening.
We're not going to dispute the fact that the country at this moment is going through a little issue, and because of that, government revenue is not at expectation or at target. We're not going to dispute that. We can't dispute that because figures don't lie.
Uncle liars figures.
But despite that, the Andrew Holness-led government is holding the economy together during this present
Neville. Holding what together? Oh, you just admit even though you try to minimize the problem, but you just admit that there's a problem, you can't dispute that. How the economy can be in a recession, government revenue down by $22 billion. Yeah? 20,000 people lost their jobs. 60% of Jamaica earning minimum wage. And you're going to tell me about the holding together. Holding what together?
No, what I mean. Mr. Bell, please, sir, please. When I say something and you don't understand, just ask me what I mean. What I mean, sir, what I mean. I agree with you. I agree with you that it is not rosy, and I can't hide that. But the point I'm making is that this present government,
Yeah,
it could be worse.
Neville, there is no holding together while the economy is contracting. You can't be contracting and holding together. If we did stagnant, yeah, because if it's stagnant, you know, it now move. So you can just say, even though it's stagnant, Mr. Bell, we are holding it together. But you can't be holding it together while it's contracting. It's moving. It's getting worse.
You mean it's getting worse, and
yes.
that is yours.
And on my view, that's not my opinion. Those are the numbers, Neville. So it can't slide down the gully and you come here and tell people about they holding it together. You hold it together when it now move. So we could have we could have quarrel say it now grow. And you say, but Mr. Bell, we're holding it together because it's stagnant. It is not stagnant. It is getting worse. The last quarter we fall by 7.3%. First quarter this year we fall by 4%. I am sure that the third quarter we're going to fall again. How the backside you get holding together out of that?
All right, make I put it another way then. The poor, I say that if it was a PNP, it would have been much worse. Would you agree with me?
No, I would not agree with you. Because the PNP had plans to make it better. We told the government not to enforce the new taxes, but to use digitization to deal with tax collection where we are losing money. Yeah? And we'll look at getting 3% active, where that would almost be the $18 billion. And those are money that is out there that is due to the government. It wouldn't be new taxes on the back of the people. It would be collecting what is due that some unscrupulous people are not paying over.
All right, Mr. Bill, we can give another caller the opportunity who may be versed than me to discuss it with you. Okay,
yeah,
sir?
Man, don't try bamboozle the Jamaican people. All right? Bless you. You're in a vehicle and it'll go over the gully and I go down the gully. And somebody in the back say, yeah, man, they might hold it together. Hold what together? You're going down the gully. Right through the rocky road and I go down the gully. If you listen to the GLP platform, they don't talk about the economy. They do not speak about the economy. So no bother with the rubbish. Morning, Marshy.
Morning.
Share up the live for me, everybody. Share up the live. Give the live a thumbs up by giving it a thumbs up. It's promotion. So everybody thumbs up the live and make YouTube push it for there.
Me I want my friend nephew. Be careful. Because if the labor right then turn pan you know, nephew. I'm sorry for you. You see what they do to Mr. Vegas?
Hold on. Mr. Me, you want something? I want to go on with Vegas. And then
you know, I must chat too much and then borrow Donald Trump argument to describe him the S-hole.
Can we hear them say Vegas can't run in yard, but he might go on like he want to run Labour Party?
Yes.
I tell Vegas long time, you know. I tell Vegas, stick to your music. I rate you as an artist, but as a political commentator, you're a dumb. As a Bible commentator, you're a full-fledged idiot. Hush him out.
And hear me. That's why I rate Gina Jennings, you know, for a long time. Gina Jennings in the ongo tell if he do it. Him do it himself.
Husher him out. Husher him out. Take his mic. Take his mic. Husher him out. Oh, Lord, Vegas.
And you see what Vegas go do now? Go make the man and describe him as the S-hole. That is Donald Trump face the word, you know.
You
and
see,
I hit the man and go for.
Let me tell you something. And I need to tell all the labor right bloggers them this, and bloggers and doggers. Any day, name day, anyone I want to say anything that the GLP them not like or say the GLP wrong about anything, I saw them have a deal with, you know.
I saw them have a deal with, you know.
Oh.
Now, when Mr. Manda said the government holding together, what they're holding together? The government, the country is in a recession. People losing their job in procession because it keep going. They keep going. What wrong with Neville? Come on, Neville. Do better than that. And let me tell you.
They're holding corruption together. That's what the government
that's all they're holding together. And Mr. Be careful now or me criticize labor rights. You know, so enough labor rights start to see the truth. It might embarrass to come out and say it, but things not looking good at all, you know. Let me just touch Andrew Warren's case just for a while. And this is the one between him and Donald Buchanan. I heard some people say Holness win. Holness don't win, Holness lose that case. But they're claiming now that the time, no, who caused the time to pass? It is the court. It's not Buchanan. And that's why I think the Privy Council is going to overturn that decision. Holness is in problem.
Yo, let me tell you something. Every filing that Buchanan needed to have done was filed on time. Now, if the man filed on time, how the court going to talk about time? How they going to talk about time? I watching this one to the end, and I want them to go straight to the Privy Council.
Yes. But I am going to say something, and I want to listen to good because the people them who like talk about lawsuit can't go and talk about lawsuit. I mean, I said nothing. The only thing I say, when Miss list and watch everything, money drop. Money drop.
Money drop where?
Certain place, some decision we make, money have to drop.
You know, this morning, Marshy.
We're not fool. We're not fool.
This morning, I want to officially call on Dean Jackson Miller. Because for some reason, if my memory serves me right, it was Dr. Chang who promised her the MOU. Dean Jackson Miller came on RGR beyond the headlines. And she read the MOU. If Kamina Johnson-Smith is saying that they can't make the MOU public, what is it that Dean Jackson Miller read? And this must come to the fore. This is what...
to me.
Hold on, Marshy. This is what Kamina Johnson said at the press briefing.
Right. Somebody had said, I do not usually share agreements between governments publicly. We share about the agreements, but we don't usually share actual documents. This is something that I would have to discuss with the US, which is the other party. They're usually dealt with sensitively, which is why they're even not treated as the same as other agreements under the ATI. The agreement is not a unilateral Jamaican agreement where we do with as is requested. So I would have to discuss that with the United States as well as with within the government. And I think it's also important to recognize that the operational procedures are not settled, as I said earlier. They relate back to the MOU. And I think what we would not want is further
I want to listen, you know. Listen.
Sensationalization of circumstances in which we are seeking to ensure the best protective approach to Jamaica and to Jamaicans, and the most effective management of the arrangement in place.
Listen to that part, yeah.
Right, so I have been traveling. I will get updated, but in any event, if there was an assurance given, if it was, your question has presumed many facts, which I question in your line of questioning a while ago. So I'm going to say that I will verify the language that was used, and I will also have that discussion with my colleagues. But they would be aware that as foreign minister, I do have a particular responsibility for the relationship with our partners, and that we will therefore have that discussion with them as well as with my cabinet colleagues.
So you hear the part where the journalist has said to her, but it was promised that it would have been made public. So the Minister of Foreign Affairs out of the loop totally with all of this marshy.
Yeah, me know. When you go to church sometime and them are talking a tongue, now and tongues where them say, see you, mama, see you. See you, mama, see you.
Liar. So
and when other things know and then find out say you're liar and thief, they say rubber, shut
the rubber. But Marshy,
yes.
The question now to the Jamaican people and to Dean Jackson Miller and the RJR Communication Group, what is this that you read?
So they said it's a non-binding understanding between the two governments to facilitate transfer of third country nationals from the U.S. to Jamaica. They said the U.S. may, in its complete discretion, propose a transfer. Government of Jamaica may, in its complete discretion, consider accepting such a proposal in whole or in part. Before a transfer, the U.S. is to give Jamaica documentation of each proposed deportee's
all right, you hear all that in the MOU? Each proposed deportee, and Changtel, we said they are not deportee. No, we here at Portland Spice is calling on Dean Jackson Miller to clear up this.
Yes.
Who sent her the MOU, and if what she read was the MOU. Because based on what Kamina Johnson is saying, it sounds like another MOU.
Because I can't to Kamina, I can't release before they talk to Trump.
All right, Marshy.
Something all right.
Something all right. We have a liar government.
Sir, me can't get to stay for the whole of the program because the doctor said me should check with him this morning again.
Bless you, my brother.
Me are going to make the doctor look for me and tell me say me good.
All right.
Bless up in yourself. Bless up in yourself, Portland Spice.
1-876-804-7072. Welcome to Talk Jamaica.
Good afternoon.
Yes, Chris.
I have a few questions for you and a question to the people in the chat room. Before I give you the question, do you agree that the time has come where people can call good evil and evil good?
Yes, we are in that time now. Maxi Priest do a song about it, where wrong seems right and right seems wrong. Yeah.
Well, the Bible speak about it. The Bible speak about it. And the Bible is my cornerstone. I look to it, He said that the time will come where they will call good evil and evil good.
Yeah.
Okay. My next question is, when Ralston comes on, do you learn from Ralston?
Of course, my teacher that. Learn a lot from Ralston.
Okay. One more question. When this confident, I call him confident buffoon never comes down, do you learn anything from him?
I do not learn from Neville, but I get gas from Neville.
Listen to me now, Colin. He's an confident buffoon, and he has nothing to offer. You imagine, Colin. You imagine if Michael Manley didn't come in and establish education and give out free education, and the country was left left the way he saw it. You imagine what state country be like? You have people like Neville running the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But as I said to you, caller, as I said to you, you waste a lot of time on Neville. But it seems like Neville is also your gas. Neville give your gas as well. Neville give me gas. May I tell you, when Neville come and talk the foolishness, it gives me more energy to press on, because it reminds you that there are people out there who are hell-bent on misleading the Jamaican people. And you hear the Prime Minister using reverse psychology, talk about how he's going to push back at people who are misleading the Jamaican people. I think him go as far as say that they are going to prosecute. And I want to challenge Prime Minister Andrew Holness that him first needs to be prosecuted for misleading the Jamaican people. And I want to point out a number of instances in which the Prime Minister has misled the Jamaican people.
Well, I tell you something, the Prime Minister, the present Prime Minister is very fortunate to be not sitting in jail for using the educational ministry as his personal cash cow.
Yeah, man, I'm listening to you.
You know what I mean? So he's very fortunate to be out of jail. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm not gonna go and sit around and listen to people speaking from you know where, and I don't come on my program and answer, because you have young people who listen to your programs. And
yeah, man, but I don't allow Neville. Hold on. You make it now sound like me allow Neville to dump out in garbage and leave it at that.
Well, Calvin, Colin, if you have a man dumping garbage in your yard and you don't put a stop to it, you're going to keep dumping in your yard. As simple as I put it. You know what I mean? Anyway, what I really want to talk about, and I want to touch on it right now, because you know I want to talk about the Jeffrey Epstein net, and I want to speak about the victim of the Jeffrey Epstein net. But I won't touch it today, because it's going to be a long story. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the victim of Jamaica, the Jamaican kids who have been abused by these pedophiles, and they are sheltered because of their political credentials. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And because they are associated with such politicians, they can get away with their stupidness. But I want to come on and deal with it, because these cases, I want to see them cases open up back. I want to get the people in your chat room to highlight that this case be opened up back, especially the one they call Dan Query. This case needs to be opened up back and put before the court. We cannot pick a file.
No, but was the case? Hold on. Was the case closed, sign or die, or the case was thrown out of court?
He was given assistance by the head of the DPP and other people and politicians. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of assistance?
Colin, I won't get into it now, Colin. I won't get into it right now. But
let me tell you something. We have to be careful when we come on and talk, you know. Worse when you call people name, you know. You have to know where.
Colin, let me spend something to you about court business. When a man call a man name and take him to court, you have to present certain documents to the case to prove himself wrong. You see it, and that will do it to show that he's not innocent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, God, listen to me. These pedophiles who've been sheltered by the political parties, their case need to come back up and go before the court.
All right.
And I'll leave it at that.
All right. You know, you might not want to admit it, but sometimes we need a little fire. I need a little fuel. Yeah? To light up the fire. And Neville, for me and for that caller, provide that fuel to the fire. I have Head Boy on the line, but Head Boy, I want you hold on. Because I want to put... hold on for me, Head Boy. I want to put something on the table this morning that I think we need to find some time to discuss. Because we cannot be afraid. Junior, I'm going to get to you. We can't be afraid of a bully prime minister. We have a prime minister who wants to use fear tactics to silence the Jamaican people. And I am saying to Andrew Holness as prime minister, I'm sending out a challenge to you that you are one of the main architects of sending out misleading information, telling lies to the Jamaican people. And yes, any misleading information on mainstream or social media ought to be pushed back on. Yeah? Ought to be dealt with seriously. But Prime Minister, do you have that moral authority to push back while staying ahead or staying clear of the four? Listen to Prime Minister Andrew Holness.
We cannot give taxpayers money in anonymity. Let me make that point clear. If you are going to benefit from taxpayers' fund, it cannot be anonymous. There has to be a record. There has to be oversight. We have to test that you deserve to get the funds over someone else who is equally or more in need. So we have to do means tests. So when we build this and have this ceremony, and we say these units are now built and 5 of them, we are not taking away the dignity of the people. No, we're not taking away the dignity of anyone. The indignity is that they didn't have the house. The indignity is that they were living in cars and under trees and in structures that are about to collapse. It is the giving of dignity now when they get the house. And the pride is not just the pride of the beneficiary, it is the pride of the nation to know that your country, your state has used the taxpayers' funds in an accountable manner to raise the dignity of the people and to raise the dignity of the nation one house at a time. We will not stand and allow falsehoods, misrepresentations, downright lies, and mischief to lead this country astray. This government is committed to communicate with the people of Jamaica on every issue, on every falsehood, on every false claim. We will be toe-to-toe responding. And we're going to step up our response as well, because some of what is said borders on inciting violence. Much of what is said is also illegal and unlawful under Jamaican law, and we intend to prosecute those persons who break the law in this. The nation is at risk if we do not act.
Head boy. Head boy?
Morning, Colin. Colin.
Yes, sir.
You know this is the first you're going to ever hear me say this about Andrew Holness, right? This man is a downright shame and disgrace to the entire nation. And he has the ability to gaslight people. And let me tell you something really hurt me. You cannot give to poor people. And you hear that? You hear a stupid argument about cannot be given in anonymity or without people knowing who's getting it. Sir, we spend 3 hours every year listening to you delivering the same message at the sectoral debates or the budget presentation and saying to us exactly who benefit. In fact, why don't you allow this housing program to be removed from your ministry? It should be in the local government ministry, not your ministry. Colin, when a man go and put him face on a house to give somebody who is suffering, this is a narcissistic psycho. Andrew Holness is a psychophant. He's sick.
Have you ever seen
This man
have you ever seen any picture of any of these houses with Andrew name or plaque on it? Have you ever seen any of them?
He just did one the other day, Colin.
Have you ever seen the plaque or a picture of Andrew Holness on any of the houses?
No, I have not seen it. I have not seen it.
You have not seen it?
No.
Let me ask a question to the people in the chat room. We have over 800 devices right now following this program. We ask all 800 of you, over 800, to touch the thumbs up and help to promote the channel. Because when you touch that thumbs up, it's a promotion to the channel. The algorithm pushes the channel to new people. Now, I'm asking the people in the chat room, have any of you have ever seen one of those social house with a plaque bearing the name of Andrew Holness on it? Angela Brownberg showed the plaque. I want to see it. I'm not saying it's not there, you know. I want to see it. I want to be able to put it on the. I want to be able to put it on the channel, because what I am. Hold on, Ed boy. What I am saying, if Andrew Holness named upon one of the house, he must God Almighty pay for it. Andrew Holness is not the only taxpayer in this country. So if they're putting a plaque on people's house with name upon it, my name must be upon it too. Every taxpayer name must be upon it. Who is Andrew Holness? Me never see it yet, Ed boy. I heard Angela Brownberg, and I believe her. But guess what?
Absolutely.
Guess what? You see my job now and the way me I do that work here? Or me want to be meticulous? Me want a picture of one of the house. Me want a wide angle picture with the house where we can see the plaque, and then me want a close-up picture of the plaque. Me want to see that. Because if that is so, the Jamaican people must call for Andrew Holness to pay for those houses. That means him donate it.
Yeah, but Colin, I want to go for, you're correct in asking about the taxation part. But
hold on. Somebody say one is right below my yard. Please, me, I beg you. Just go down there, take a picture for me now. Do. You can stay out a road and take a picture. And then you see the plaque, you just zoom up on the plaque and drop the plaque and take a picture. And send it to me, please and thanks. Me want it.
No. This man is a psychopath. This man is a narcissist.
It is low.
You know what happened? In other countries, Colin, you know, every year your prime minister, your president have to give you a clean bill of health.
Yes.
Yeah? Since Andrew Holness has gone into office, have we gotten anything from him to say how his health is? Because his mental health is not okay.
Hold on.
Colin, I'm talking to you as
Edward.
1 second, Colin. Go ahead.
Somebody in the chat room is saying, Colin sound like him don't believe his subscribers. Listen, I believe. I believe.
The misunderstanding.
But I want the evidence, because I believe strongly that if this is so, we must call on Andrew Holness to refund taxpayers' money and him pay for the house. Me want the picture. Me want the picture of a post it up. Because in my view, this is a damn disgrace. It is taking away dignity from poor people. Yeah? Because what are you telling people? Everybody see that house up there, so them people couldn't afford a house, so Andrew Holness have to give them a house, because that is what Labour Right is going to say.
Imagine the children who grew up in that environment. Their friend come in the yard for the homework. Yeah? And the first thing greet them is a plaque by Andrew Holness. You know,
I don't even want it to be said donated by the government of Jamaica. Not even that me no want on the house. You give the people in the house, give them and leave it alone.
Andrew Holness is a narcissist. What I'm asking for is we need a clean bill of health from this man, meaning his mental health. Yeah? I am telling you, Colin, that something is not okay with him. And you know why I can confidently say so? Because my first degree is in guidance and counseling. I had to do psychology. I had to do abnormal psychology. I had no choice in learning. And when you look at abnormal psychology and you see Andrew Holness, he is a narcissist, he's a psychopath, yeah, and he borderlines. The man come like him have schizophrenia. Today the man says something, the next day he says something else, and we really need to look at, is this man fit to lead? Yeah? In addition to that, one of the problems that we are seeing now, Colin, is if you see the mixed signals coming from around this TCN matter that you discussed earlier, and I'm going to tell you something that I think a lot of people don't realize what is happening. They know that the United States will not give them permission to publish the MOU. She knows it.
No, but hold on, Ed boy. So what Dean Jackson Miller read on RGR?
That could not be the MOU because how she get it?
Could not be. Dean
But
Jackson
no,
Miller
Colin,
read the
I'm
MOU.
not denying that it was the MOU she read, but I'm asking how she get it.
Them send it to her, they promised to send it to her and they sent it.
And why hasn't she made it public?
Then she don't read it on the channel, on the station, or you mean she don't make it public? You never hear me play it yet?
I heard you play it yesterday, Colin, but I'm still shocked that that is the MOU. So why is Kamina saying that you have to go seek permission when they are not already reading it?
That's why now we have to go digging at this. That's why we have to go digging at this.
But the MOU is not with the Foreign Affairs Ministry, you know? I want to realize something. And I think this is where you're heading. It is not with Foreign Affairs. Kamina Johnson has no idea what is happening in this area. And I'll tell you why I say so, Colin, and I can confidently say so. Remember, we have had our experience with the MOU already, yeah? The MOU is between the Ministry of National Security and between the US government. The Foreign Affairs, it's the first I've ever seen this happen, where they bypass Foreign Affairs and go directly to National Security. I've never seen it happen. Never seen it happen before, and it's the same. If you were to check St. Kitts, it's the same. St. Lucia, it's the same. And Antigua, well, if they were to sign, would be the same. Because understand, you are dealing with security, you are dealing with criminal. That's why we're convinced now that it's criminal.
Hold on. Somebody said they just sent me a picture of the plaque. Hold on, the Lord of mercy. Hold on. But you don't want to send it to that number, yeah? Hold on there.
If I have to come off the line, I come off the line. No, man,
stay away there. You're sending a picture of the plaque. Please and thanks. Please send it to 1-876-202-9201. That's 1-876-202-9201. Send it to that number for me, please. Edward, you don't have to come off of the phone. Talk to me.
Yeah, yes, Colin. So I am saying, right, that the deeper issue is the agreement is not with Foreign Affairs. Foreign Affairs has never negotiated. So now that's why Arjuma could go meet with them. It has nothing to do with Foreign Affairs. It's the first I've ever understand this, Colin. A criminal them. And let me tell you something. Let me help you now. If you don't want to realize why we are convinced that these people are criminals, it's because it is being done with national security only. Same in St. Kitts, same in St. Lucia, same in Barbados and the other countries that have been negotiating. It is not with the Foreign Affairs. And you know why? Because Foreign Affairs don't deal with criminals, don't deal with vetting and background. It is national security. You with me?
Yes.
So it makes sense. You know the reason why Andrew can't fool me? I have seen firsthand some aspects of the agreement relating to a particular country. I have seen firsthand, and it has nothing to do with Foreign Affairs. So she's gaslighting the journalist to say she's going to seek permission. You don't come in and don't even know when the agreement unless when it was presented at cabinet. She never negotiated.
But you know, hear what the journalist said to her, say it was promised that it would be made public. Because Dr. Chang promised that it would be made public.
Yes. The only reason why Dr. Chang wasn't the one who went to America got negotiated because we know he can't go. That's the only reason. If not, he would have been the one sitting in Washington negotiating the agreement. They sent Audrey because Audrey could travel and she had that previous experience in Washington.
Me see the plaque. Me have
It's
it
a
here.
downright shame.
Me have the plaque, people. Me a edit it. me a the 2 copy of the picture. So one kind of little far. You can't see it, but me a do. Hey. Me want to know now if this is right. Head boy, continue talk. Continue talk.
Yeah, and as I go, Colin, because I want to give somebody a chance. All I have to say, you see this decent thing? Too many lies being told to us.
Yes.
Why?
Head boy, you're breaking up. I don't know why you're breaking up. Head boy? Head boy, we lose. You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Oh, you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you now.
So I'm saying that we need not to come off this because that's why they come with fake people who want vice note and who want run leader. We have no time to that. Yeah? Our focus is on this matter that they are quietly trying to sneak under the table. Because you tell me you sign an MOU. When a country signed MOU the other day in in January, within 5 months of signing, the first 4 persons were sent there. We signed that agreement in May. That's what they told us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we should look to see the first set coming any time between October, November. Yeah? So we need to keep this story alive because that is the idea. The hope that you ignore it and then the people forget it. But Colin, as I go, keep up the good work, brother, and all the best for the
blessings, Ed boy. One love. Give thanks.
One love, brother. One love.
The Jamaican people who pay the taxes in this country. I don't know if you have no expectations when you pay taxes. I have expectations when I pay my taxes. And I am willing, hold on, caller. I am willing to have a discussion on the leak voice note with anybody. So anybody who wants to have a discussion about the leak voice note, don't be afraid to call me. I want to discuss it with somebody who believes that it is egregious and it is the wickedest thing. Because my belief is that voice note is rubbish. There's nothing egregious or wicked about it. Morning. Morning and welcome.
And morning to you and your listeners and the people them in the chat.
Yes.
And everybody on the platform. I just come from church. I now on different land. So a weekend, holiday weekend when I'm there. Caribana. So you must know what that means.
All right.
But I said to you, 2 things. Let me call. I said to you about 10 times. I don't think you reached 11 times yet, but I said to you about 10 times. I say where Dion Jackson get no memorandum and no understanding. I mean, you talk about yes, I'm here, head boy come back with it. They cannot be with it. Me tell you, say, Rattigan them say, what happened between them and the US can't release like that.
But brother, then it makes it even more dangerous. Because anybody who send that to Dion Jackson Mill and say that is the MOU must, if that is not the MOU, must resign.
Of course.
Not just as minister, but as MP. If you send that, and hold on, caller, that's why I said this now is something that we must double down on. Dion Jackson Miller must come forward to the country and tell us what is that she read, because she told us that she get the MOU. She was having an interview with John Jr. John Jr. said, I want to see the MOU. Dean Jackson Miller said, I have it. I'm going to read it. John Jr. said, send me a copy. Dean Jackson Miller read the MOU on Beyond the Headline at RJR. And I am saying that if a member, hold on, if a member of the government sent that to a journalist and say, this is the MOU, and we find out that that is not the MOU, this man must never set back foot in Garden House again. You can't do that. You can't do that.
All right, you ready for me now?
Yes, I.
All right, me now say it again. The first time I said it to you, which was about 3 weeks or more ago, you said to me, say, are the MOU there? And I said, no. Me listen to Rattigan them and Lonesome them. And Rattigan I say, it cannot be released because of this type. And the man I work with FBI. I'm going to rate them money. Just like I'm rate it. I don't rate it.
I rate Rattigan too.
All
so
right.
Don't get
so
me
when
wrong.
Rattigan say it now, when Rattigan say it, I'm call you. I mean, just you play it, you know. I'm say, boy, me I go tell you something, you know, Colin. I know hit that. You say yes, sir. Hit on. All right.
Then it
me
must
talk
be
to you
hit.
yesterday. Hold on, no. Hold on. Me talk to you yesterday, too, you know.
Yes.
And me discuss it with you. And me go to church and come. But when me a head boy now, I say, oh, head boy, come to the realization to say no it. The MOU with Jackson Miller read, I don't know MOU. I want peace at that. Them can't release no MOU, Colin. Then deceive we. Anyway, now come off. I'm going to say one more thing to you now. Me one brother call yesterday. Him not understand the fundamentals of the whole thing about the Jamaican Constitution. Although I say 5 years, the election can call now 2 year, 3 year, 4 year.
Yeah, man, the Prime Minister have the right to call an election.
It is at the letter.
Yeah,
it
man.
is at the ledger. Don't see I got the college in a 3 year.
Yes, man. What do you mean?
So I'm going to tell you about 5 year. Just the man has one agenda. I'm ignorant of the fact.
Yeah, man.
Election can call tomorrow.
No, you see, those guys, modus operandi is to defend the Jamaica Labour Party at all costs. It no matter. All when you make them sound like jackass, then defending the party.
All right, now say one more thing to you. I'm gone now. I go back to class. In my talk, like say, a compulsory that at 2030 the election have to call. And that's what I tell you.
Me can tell him one thing. This election will be called before 2030.
You call this year too?
Well, me don't know about that. I wouldn't put my
anyway,
money on that.
Back at class.
Little more.
All right, now one thing I tell you do something for me. Check out the same memorandum of understanding. Make you get it clear. Me I beg you.
Yeah, man. Me I go call Dean Jackson Miller too. Me have her number. Me can call. Me I go call her because me I go send her. Me I go cut this clip here and send her because if she mislead the Jamaican people, she mustn't be no journalist again.
I'm not think so, no. I'm not think so, no. I think that them misleading.
She need to tell the Jamaican public who sent her that. And if that is not the memorandum of understanding, whoever sent that to her must never set foot in Garden House again if it is not. So that's why I am saying to you all that that is the memorandum of and Dean Jackson Miller no idiot. She no idiot, so if she get it, she must can look on it and figure if this is something that makes sense. Call her morning.
Good morning, Colin.
Yes, morning. How you doing?
I'm here listening, bro. I tell you something, man. There is few months ago, I was listening to Byron them and Mystic Sensation, and they were talking about some politician to extradited. So with this thing, I think they trade themselves for the prisoners them. So we would never see that on MOU. So instead they go they will be free and we are getting prisoner because about 3 weeks ago, the national security minister, he was in Peru. So all of a sudden now he's traveling now. So what is it? You can see now that they trade themselves for the prisoner. So we'll never see that MOU.
Brother,
You get what I'm saying?
me I listen to all I wanna say now, but me still
Yeah.
whatever I want to say about Dean Jackson Miller, I want to say about RGR Gleaner Communication Group, I still have them as the most credible media house in Jamaica. The RGR
You're right.
Gleaner Communication Group, me, Colin Bell,
But
still have
you said
them
the same.
as the most
Yeah.
credible media house on the island.
You're right. But at the same time, Harris Chang was trying to let this thing go away.
So if
he just come up with something.
If Chang send Dian something that is not the MOU, it must be the last day of Chang in government.
But they are liars, you know. All of them need to go, you know.
I am
So
not.
it's not him
Caller,
alone lying.
What I am saying to you, if this piece of document here, where Dean Jackson Miller read is not the MOU, then Chang must go. You disagree with me?
You have a right, and you're right. You're 100% right. But I'm just saying to you, they're gonna try it. They would think by now this thing would be a 9-day wonder and died.
But it
Right?
can't
But
go
every
away.
day it can't, and that's why I'm saying they can't come up with no document because I heard that is a rumor there was 7 of them to be extradited. So we don't hear nothing about it anymore. So the only conclude and what I come to, they trade themselves. Just like how America they train some people from down by Iran.
Mhm.
Iran deal, same thing. Same thing. They trade themselves, and and that's why, because they don't want to go, they take any amount of prison. So it's 10,000 current for the 7 of them, and that's all we can say because they don't give us anything. So whatever conclusion we come to, you have to stay because they don't give us anything to say. Boy, this is so. This is what. Let be honest. They are not. And they will be never to what is happening now. Every day they keep digging their grave deeper and deeper. So and that's my 2 cents, bro.
Well, let me tell you something. All I know was say,
Yep.
respect and thanks, caller. All I was
All right,
saying
cool.
that what Dian read is not the MOU. I am saying that it is the MOU. And until somebody can prove something different, me, I hold it as the MOU. They could not send that to the journalists saying it's the MOU and it's not. You're mad? Although them man do anything still, me know that. So those of you who are saying that me naive, me know too. Morning caller, welcome to Talk Jamaica. And like up the live, everybody. Like up the live. We have over 1,000 devices watching the live. Like it up for me. Somebody else is saying it is not the original MOU. Well, go ahead, caller.
Yes, good morning to you, Colin, and to your listeners.
Blessings.
Yes, this morning I tried to first the young man who always call you, that JLP young man that always call you.
Yes.
I just want to remind him a few things. Firstly, he need to respect. I'm getting a feedback.
Go ahead and talk, man. Where are you?
He need to respect your program as well. And why I'm saying that is whenever he's talking, you quietly listen to what he's saying, but whenever you're about to answer whatever he's saying, he's still butting in.
Him can't take the truth. The truth is an offense,
right,
you know, my brother.
and yes, and that is the thing I think is throwing most of your listener off a little bit, because he's not all right. Yesterday when he was talking and you sit there for about 5 minutes listening to him, and as soon as you start to talk, he start to butt in whatever you're trying to say. So what I want to tell that listener is that he need to listen to understand and stop listening to defend, because he will not learn anything if he's just listening to defend. He need to listen to understand, because I think that is his issue. He's not listening to understand what you're saying. He's listening to defend. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, with the MOU and Dan Jackson, I think I will not go into that. I will just listen to what you're saying, because I agree with you 100%. But with the tape, the tape that's going around, I've heard her speak about it, and I am so disappointed in her. Because she let me, I'm so confused, because I'm saying, what am I not hearing why Diane is running with this? Because she normally speak about things in a bipartisan way. So when she's talking about this leak tape, and I'm listening to what she's saying, I'm saying, why is it such a big fuss? Because I cannot see it. So I am listening to your program. I'm listening, O'Brien, I'm listening everyone to find out why is there such a big deal, because I cannot see it.
And that's why I'm saying right here, right now, that I am ready to have a discussion with anybody on the leak tape. And I am telling them my view. There's nothing in the leak tape that I find despicable or dangerous to the Jamaican people. And I am ready to discuss that with anybody, because I want to hear somebody break down the tape and tell me what is the despicable part about the tape. I want to hear that. And all I hear is the labor right them say wicked and them a try sabotage and whatever. But me I beg them, please, somebody break it down for us. Yeah, play the tape.
Exactly.
Break it down. Show me which part you find that this would be like treason, because all them behave is like treason.
Exactly.
Yeah? So me want to hear them break it down for us. I want Diane, on the thing where Diane put out, she play the voice note, She read the transcript.
Yes, she read. Yes, she read the transcript, and
I'm wondering if she hear what the voice note say. So I would want somebody to school me on it. I am ready to be schooled on what is despicable in that voice note.
Yeah, man. Same here. But Colin, all right. I'm going to finish off now. It's just my thought and this one, and it's about the jury in Jamaica, and this is just my thought, because they have cut civic from school, right? Now I'm saying if I should get called up on a jury, I don't because I don't know the law, I don't know nothing about the law. But yet still, they send us a letter out to me, said I should go to court and find this person guilty or not guilty. How am I going to know if he's guilty or not guilty? I'm just asking.
Well, the law says you should be tried by your peers, so you listen to the argument and decide if you believe the man guilty or not.
All right. Yes, back in the days, we would say we'd understand a little about the law by we growing up with civic in school. Remember, they cut civic from school now.
Well, I think they're putting it back, As far as I know, they are putting it back in the schools. It is needed.
Okay, yeah, it's just a question on my head to ask, to ruffle some feathers.
All right, my brother. Respect.
Yeah, man, later.
One love. As I said a while ago, that I have RGR Gleaner Communication Group as the most credible media house in Jamaica. I'm not afraid to say that. And therefore, if they put something out until somebody else can tell me or show me a different evidence, hold on, Junior. Then, hold on, Junior. I'm going to say whatever Diane Jackson Miller read, because it was sent to her. Never she make it up. Me I go say, I saw it go. Junior, morning.
Yeah, what?
Good day, brother.
Well, me never even get a call. If I tell you thanks for everything.
Well, me see that try. Me realize you that try call yesterday, but boy, I never get around to taking your call at all.
Very good, no problem.
People are me and Junior that, you know. And me and Junior that.
I want to show some appreciation to your staff.
Thank
because
you.
they were very courteous. I'm not come on the platform. I'm not big them up.
All right, sir.
Right?
All right, sir.
And the other thing what you now do, what me I got body up and do, me a big up Boston Beach. I'm not telling the people at Jamaica say, you don't have to leave Montego Bay. You don't have to leave from Kingston, sorry, to go to Montego Bay, to go to beach. You can go to Boston. Because you go to Montego Bay, you pay $2,000 a going, and it's $500 over Boston. And if you come from Boston, you don't pay. Sound.
Wait, you said if you come from Boston, you do what?
You don't pay.
Oh, yeah, I said, Junior, you know that. There was some. Oh, you come from Trelawney, you know that, and some people come from Portland, don't know that.
Me is a son of Portland, you know. We can live in Portland easy, you know. Portland, we accept me, you know.
Yes, sir. I know.
Remember, you know. All right. Now, the other thing you want me have to talk about this morning.
Yes.
I have to tell everybody on the channel this morning, touch the like button.
Touch the like button and promote the channel. Become a Portland Spice ambassador.
And every time you hear somebody come on and talk, touch the like button because me can't see the phone. So you're going to touch the like button for me.
And touch it for themselves.
And touch it for themselves. How me sound?
That is it, Brother Junior. That is it.
All right. Let me start because the green man now. Now, Andrew Holness is the biggest hypocrite this country ever seen. Now, you can imagine Andrew Holness named a road after Paul Bogle. And at the same time, when he done name the road after Paul Bogle, he cut off Paul Bogle testicle and castrate Paul Bogle.
Why you say that?
No, let me tell you why we say that. The people of St. Thomas are the children of Paul Bogle. They are the ancestors of Paul Bogle. How can you run the people off of the land in St. Thomas? The same land where Paul Bogle fight for. The children, these are the children of Paul Bogle, and them same one live on land now and you run them off, and then at the same time one name Paul Bogle highway. Now, if you can find a higher level of hypocrisy than that, show me. Andrew Holness is a traitor for every black man in Jamaica and the world. I will say that with more.
Yeah, go hard, Junior. Yeah, go hard.
We take that, no, we not take by that color.
Yeah,
Andrew Holness is a traitor to every black man in Jamaica and the world. How can you name a highway after Paul Bogle and at the same time, in that same breath, I remove people that are Paul Bogle's ancestors of the land?
Where Paul Bogle fought and died for hundreds of St. Thomas residents back in 1865. Fought.
The next thing I want. Next thing, color. Jamaica is now ruled by a tyrant now.
Why we are called tyrant, Junior? Why you call me prime minister then the kind of name there?
So how can you have a sitting prime minister that 5 occasions in statutory can balance?
That's not important. A man come here yesterday morning and the man say that are not nothing. You remember that? You did hear him?
Yeah, me hear him. Yeah.
Yeah, the man said that are not nothing.
The prime minister have 2 cases in court.
Man said the people
The
vote for the Prime Minister. That
Minister
are
has
nothing.
2 cases. The Prime Minister has 2 cases in court. How can a sitting Prime Minister have 2 cases in court?
Because he might try to clear him name.
But you can't be clearing the name and sit as Prime Minister. Because clearly, if you look at one of the cases, the Prime Minister is influencing the case.
Yes. Yes. Tell her.
Andrew Holness does not have the moral authorities to lead Jamaica. How can you be taking the same authorities to court to clear your name to give you a seat? Andrew Holness was not duly elected, you know. Remember, you know, Colin?
Well,
I believe.
Well, the truth is the court not said that, and the court not saying he was duly elected either. The court said Paul Buchanan time run out. That's a damn shame, though, you know, Junior. That's a damn shame. The man filed on time. And then they sat down and dragged this thing till it... No, this is not right. This thing is wrong. This is wrong.
Oh.
It is wrong.
Colin.
Yes, Junior.
Did you elect a Prime Minister?
No, I did not.
That means we can now take and do this to court. Because we only elected members of Parliament. You know. The majority.
But the Constitution.
The Prime Minister and the minority elect the opposition. So we must can take and do this to court.
No, but the Constitution states that the parliamentarians must vote among themselves for one to become Prime Minister. And the majority
so
would say that they voted for Andrew Holness to become Prime
So
Minister.
if they, so it's still right. If they were the ones who voted for Andrew Holness, they can vote and get somebody else. Because we have to go find a way.
Yeah, but you'd have to get some of the Labour right them to vote against Andrew.
Yeah, but
that will never happen.
No, me not look and expect them to be moral. That's not my issue. I do expect a Labour right to be moral. That can't. What the people of Jamaica have to do now is try to file an injunction in the Court of Appeal. Barring Andrew Holness, I'm going to Parliament. You know. We have to find a way to bar Andrew Holness from going to Parliament.
What you say? Go again, Junior.
I believe that we need to get some legal advice. But are not the people of Jamaica can bar Andrew Holness by getting an injunction from the court, the Supreme Court.
I doubt it. I will ask the legal people, but I doubt it. The fact that he was elected by the people of his constituency, even if you want to say he wasn't duly elected, it is a conundrum. It is a conundrum, and I am not going to try and figure it out. I need to ask the legal people.
Yeah, that's why I am saying what I'm saying. Because remember, we elected an MP, which we can't change. But we can't change the Prime Minister. Because the Prime Minister was elected by the majority that lead in Parliament, you know.
Yes.
That's how we're looking at. That's why I believe that we can find an injunction. Remember, the man is uncertified for 5 years. And the man have 2 cases in court.
Well,
so
you see, hold on. Jonah, you see that aspect of his uncertification, that is what I think we may be able to take to court, you know. Because the Constitution said that he must file his statutory deduction. And when it is certified, a summary must be made public. Now, for the last 4 years, we have not seen a summary of the Prime Minister's assets and income and liabilities. That is untenable.
You see, why Mr. Colin?
Yeah.
So
you have a point, and the people of Jamaica need to rise up and do something about it.
Right, we need to, because we have from now until September, you know, to get this thing that we do, you know. Or the opposition must make up their mind to deal with Andrew when he walk in. they must stand up in Parliament and say there is an alien amongst us. Hush him out. Hush him out. There's an alien amongst us. We must make up our minds.
Something must be done. I agree.
Something must be done, my brother. Because guess what? You see what happened Friday? Rekindle a fire, I mean. We have to save Jamaica, you know.
Yes.
We have to save our country, you know.
We must.
You think that nobody going to come here and take care of this country for we? It's we have to save Jamaica, you know. I remember Andrew will kill who he want to kill, but Andrew can't kill all of it.
Danny Cox, we want no riot. Hold on. Danny Cox, we want no riot. We want hold on. We want a decent and honest prime minister. We want a prime minister whose statutory filing can be certified, where the Integrity Commission can say, we give this man a clean bill of health and we can tell you that this man is not robbing the coffers. We want a prime minister who we know how we make him money, Danny Cox. Yeah? Scrape out the termite from where thinking supposed to be. Yes, Junior.
Where I going? How can you be celebrating emancipation and independence with people who never support you?
Tala.
It don't make sense.
Tala.
And why are we expecting to get reparations from a man who applied to become a member of the Privy Council? Can't
I hear you, my boss.
wake up.
Bless up.
We talk, Colin.
One love,
Yeah,
Junior. Big up yourself. You know, Jamaica, I don't know in your town, but in my capital of Port Antonio, emancipation, emancipendence. Emancipation Day was yesterday. And I never see one piece of black, green, and gold tie up anywhere in Port Antonio. I am so disappointed. I hope you all do it for independence. But emancipation for me is bigger than independence. And to see a capital town, and people in the chat room, let me know if your town was decorated for Emancipation Day. No decoration was put up in Port Antonio. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, blessing, Colin.
Blessings, man.
Yeah, it's going to show that everything Jamaicanness is really dying.
Dying.
I mean, we're in a dying country.
Yes, yes.
Everything is dying. Our culture is dying. You know,
Yes.
first time we used to talk, Hanan's story and, parables and them stuff. Those stuff, basically, it gone out of memory now, basically. Because it's not being reiterated over and over and so forth. So the culture is dying, basically. And things that we grew up with is dying. And that's why we have to teach these things in school also and, remind people. But my thing is that I heard you play a clip with Andrew Holness, talking about tax, how to spend the tax and make sure that, the people who, they have to guard the tax dollar, basically. What I'm saying, because I talked about oversight. Now, they want to oversight what they are giving to the people. But the agency who's supposed to be oversight, they don't want no oversight for it. What can go so?
Hey, boy. What
because,
can go so?
No, say you get it, but me no want you to say me I get money too. It can't work like that. It cannot work like that. My next issue also is the crime. First time, the police here, they started, look at this. They used to have the SOE.
Yeah.
And they used to lock up the, those net feet, just go and scrape up the young men off the street.
Anyway, them see whole heap of youth and just lock them up.
They realize that strategy is not working. And, the young men are going back. So they come up with a next strategy. And since the opposition, basically fling that down and the court struck that down, basically. They say, all right, we're not going to bring you in. Because since when they bring you in, We just have you for a while and then let you out, and it's unconstitutional.
Yeah.
We are just killing them.
Yeah, we are just make you meet your maker.
We're just get rid of them. Yes.
Make you meet your maker.
And, yeah. My thing is that, Colin, no society cannot operate like that. Whether even if these young men are criminals, and I'm saying nobody in Jamaica support criminal. Our majority of Jamaica don't support criminal, because everybody wants to see Jamaica as a peaceful and a loving, country. But there's no way you can have a society where in everywhere the police turn, them come like them are dopey, them are dead. It's like a death. It's like
the question, caller,
the police come like death angels now,
Does the JCF have a death squad? Because I heard Fitzjackson say
Yes.
something that when the police go upon the special operation and people are killed,
it's not the local police.
Oh, tell her. It is not
the
local police who are doing it.
And the thing is that they are wearing
Is
masks.
there a death squad in the JCF?
Are not just that, but are these men are truly Jamaican?
Tell her.
Because
there's an argument.
These men are outside, not Jamaican, but overseas. They have people out here going around killing these young men, but they are not Jamaican. We ever look at it that way?
Hey, people, Danny Cox are idiot. I know him, He don't have much sense. So, no bad time for me. Because there was a time when we used to have 50 and 150 viewers. He used to come over here, come run off his mouth same way. Danny Cox, PortlandspiceTV is a different place now. Different place. So
so we have to look at this stuff. We are in a dangerous place. It can't, just like what the MP said, we cannot trade one for our next, because one, it will used to be the government who will kill him.
Yeah.
And now are the police do it.
Yeah, man, we have to get a hold of this.
Right now, we have to get so we have to demand.
And then the Prime Minister, the Security Minister are not in favor of police wearing body cameras and special operation.
Yeah.
That in my view,
they not listen to this. They not listen to the people of Jamaica. They not care about them. They not care about the people of Jamaica. Because if we demand, the people demand that the police wear body cam, that shouldn't be. We are source it and we not radiate or what this not gonna help or whatever. That's what we demand.
But my brother, what it is, that order to kill and ask question after can only be given by either the Prime Minister or the Minister of Security. Not even the Commissioner can get that order,
Yeah, and it must come from the bigger heads.
It is the politicians that makes the policies.
Yeah.
We are happy that murders are going down, but we are not happy that police killings are going up.
Right now, it's like...
Hold on, because I want to make this clear. I support the police wholeheartedly. And any Jamaican try to attack the police must meet their maker. Yeah? What I would want to know, and what a lot of Jamaicans want to know, is that when the police come out and say they were shot at, we have that evidence.
Of course.
We have that evidence that even the next want-to-be person who would attack the police would see it and know that if you try that, you will meet your maker. But this everyday story, that man shot at the police and the police murdered them, and we can't see no evidence, is not good enough for me. Not good enough.
The Constitution saying, we have a right to life. You don't know that even if a gunman fire for the police and then same fire for the police and then give up, like him just surrender.
Yeah, man.
The police can't kill him,
Don't say can't. Shouldn't kill him.
Because that's the law. That's the law. The law say about, because one, the police have to protect himself, and the police also must protect the life of even that man. And that's what we're not doing. My final point. I must give this advice to Mark Wally. I know he's a they call it now, he's a businessman, right? He's not a politician. But I believe he must get into the habit of being a politician. You see, Jamaica politics are crab in a barrel, you know. You have to rough, you know.
Yeah, man.
You have to be rough. And I tell you, you need to go back and listen to some clip with Andrew Holness. And he need to basically defeat.
I don't want Mark to be like Andrew Holness. Hallelujah. No, we come against that in the name of Jesus.
Be like him, you know. It's a study. Man, me not that be like him. You have to study him. Study him and watch him because you can defeat him. But I'm saying you have to be strong and be push, because Jamaica is about fighting. Your politics are fight, and everything you matter about is not politics. Everything is politics. I mean, hear that word when the man come and say, boy, we not play politics and whatever. Everything is politics.
Straight politics.
All right, cool.
Blessings. Hey, Marie, morning.
Hello?
Morning.
Morning. Yeah, I'm trying to mute it, Colin. Yeah. Yeah, morning, Colin.
Yes.
Not to, I don't like to refute people's, first of all, congratulations to the Portland winner for the farm thing. I'm not a lover of pageants because me just think them skewed, you know, from the history back in the days who used to be the contestants, the winners, right? You hearing me, Colin? Oh, yeah, I'm saying that you know, I'm not a watcher or lover of pageants, but I always have time for the festival queens.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
because it's not a beauty contest, you know.
No, that's why I like it.
Yeah, man, it's not a beauty contest.
Yeah. And more time, I picking them, the descendants of the proletariat, had them always in it. It's not the landed gentry. You understand me? I'm calling.
Yes.
You know. So I always.
And I am very proud this morning to be a Portlander, having a Portlander winning it for the second time in my time.
Well, I could claim it too, seeing that I was once married to one. You come from right with a ski body, so as you cross the bridge, like this, so the river runs in front of them yard. Okay, I want to say this is the caller a while ago saying that Mark needs to watch Andrew. Really don't have to Mark, you know, because no two persons are alike. Mark is a legislator, and right now, Colin, I think we need more legislation, you know, that favors the people rather than somebody will come with the fluff and all of that, and it means nothing. Because but Colin, you know, post the plaque thing from there. I look for it.
Yeah, man, me post it, man. How you chat about? See it there.
Can you repost it?
See it there. See it there. This unit was built by the government of Jamaica under the social housing program and handed over to them cross out the name. And handed over to by the most honorable Andrew Holness, ONPC, MP, Prime Minister. I'm not taking you off my people in house. Take it off. Take it off.
The whole I'm posting them because it's very big on that. Very, very big on that. Okay, me go watch it because I was on and I never see it, so maybe watch it. You see, that's the thing about it. And like you say, Colin, a taxpayers' money. So maybe the whole of Jamaica should have definitely.
And hold on, Marie, I don't want nobody misunderstand me because even if it depend it said this unit was built by the government of Jamaica under the new social housing program. That nothing depend it either. Enough it depend it. Not enough it depend it that shows that the people and get house from government. If you make them, if you want to make them in a certain style and people might figure out said everywhere I see a house make like that a government house, make them guess. But you cannot embarrass people. So this is embarrassment when you put this plaque on the people in house and you out there talk about people must have pride, and when you go give people something you mustn't video it. This man is a damn hypocrite, you know.
That's part of his legacy. You know, I see. Okay, well, what would you say then, Colin, when we get donations and, you know, grants and stuff like, say, for instance, I'm going to say the Saudis or whatever. You know, you see a sign saying, you see the collaboration with the
That's a
different
government
agencies.
building. A government building that.
Okay.
That on a private house where you give me say me can put one little roof over my head. Where you embarrass me for? Why you have to tell everybody say me couldn't find a house, me never have nowhere to live, and you have to give me one house to live? No, I don't agree with it. No, take it off. Take it off.
That's a legacy.
Leave the people with little dignity. Let me tell you something, Carla. Buster man to them and Norman man them used to give government house. Me never seen no plaque on none of them.
No, originally, Colin, all of them hosts the way you hear Bob sing about him skip from first, second, third. All of those were the first. I don't know if it's the first. Maybe somebody that's maybe older than I am, you know, but from what I've read, those were like government houses that were built, they say, after Hurricane Charlie devastated Jamaica. And people just, you know, down a trench town, but there's some air talk. Nobody, the man. Hello?
Yeah, man, I'm listening to you.
Yeah. Nobody name not depend them. No. You know, you just know them say a government house.
When me a little boy, I know all of a government house. We used to know them by how them make. No sign never depend them.
Yes. But even now, Colin, during Mama P time, there's a certain set of houses that are built, apartment style, like them would have built the uptown condo them.
Yeah.
And when you see them, you know that they are built through the National Housing Trust. You understand? You know that. And I mean, most of the older South St. Andrew, you have a set of houses that they are built within a certain period of time. You know, people brand them and give them generic names like Havana, Texas, Zimbabwe, you know, stuff like that. And they're built a certain kind of way. So you know. So I'm with you there, that you don't have to brand anything. You already have your branding up here, wherever, you know, your house.
No, man, stop embarrassing the Jamaican people, man. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. And one more thing before I go, Colin, like I was saying, right? Mark is a legislator, and we need more legislators more than the whole heap of fluff, you know, because Mark is Mark. Him not really have to go study Andrew, because we don't want nobody.
I understand what the caller is saying now. When Andrew was in opposition, he was vociferous in a man, he was strident, he was burning in a man. But you know what caused that burning and that stridency? The hunger for power. Andrew Wallace is a power hungry individual. I said the other morning, though, you know, that some of these PNP need to be power hungry. I don't think them hungry for the power.
Yeah.
Them not hungry for it.
We don't want to misinformation and all of that, but go after what goes stridently and defend.
Yeah, man. If you want to save Jamaica, now is the time that you have to be strident. You have to be vociferous. You have to be serious, because Jamaica is at a precarious point.
At a crossroads, very precarious. And as for MOU gate, we need to hear more or see more. Moko see it, because seeing is believing.
All right,
Colin.
Blessings.
Okay.
One man. Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Morning, man.
How are you doing? Welcome.
All right, I'm here, man. Thanks for having me.
Blessings.
Something really quick I say. It really baffled my mind. Can somebody call you a bully and then afterwards you shake them and bow to them?
Hey, me say when me see this something, God Almighty know, say, me I wonder what is me I see. What is this I am seeing?
Virgin, me I wonder if Dayton take some of the white room where Vaz take and throw up on the bus.
Hey, brother, me see it and me I wonder. And God Almighty know. Me not say nothing about it, but me really wonder.
Me say, no, me can't believe. Me look on the thing again up to this morning on my way to work. And me say, what can go so?
Jed, me say me see the thing, and when me see it, me I say, no. What is this? What me see?
Man, the thing baffled my brain, Bridget.
Me really see this?
Look here, some of my brethren them in South Florida yesterday, Wayne, I really disagree. Me say, yeah. Seriously, no.
Why?
For real, because this is why we really have go. How you go stand up against the government when you behave them kind of way?
Yeah, man, me tear off a stripe off a dating for that. Tear off a stripe.
Trust me, me can't. I go back to the class, yes, I'm confused.
Later.
When you figure out the equation, let me know.
Later. Morning, caller.
Yes, Colin. Good morning.
Morning and welcome.
Yes, I'm calling. Why I'm calling you this morning, Colin? Because I heard you said
The
something
thing
a
kind of
while
a little
ago
bit
that.
muffled. I don't know if you have the phone too close to your mouth, but I'm not hearing you clear.
Okay, you hearing it better now?
Still basic. Go ahead. Let me see if I can do anything about it.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is that this morning I heard you said something about the MOU.
Yes.
Said that you believe that what Dion Jackson Miller was reading was the MOU.
Yes.
Okay, fine. I got that. But why is it that they have to hear, what is it they have to hear from America first? If that was the MOU, right? What is it they have to hear from America first before they can make it public to the Jamaican people?
Well, that is why I am wondering if what Dion Jackson Miller read was the real MOU. And we need to know, make sure we ask this question. I send Dion Jackson Miller a WhatsApp. I send her a WhatsApp. And the WhatsApp has been delivered. I don't see a response from her yet. Because me I go try call her. Because as I said, if she was misled, whoever sent her that must resign forthwith.
Exactly, because if they are, because I heard you read it, I heard you read
Trudy
it.
Martin, hold on, let me big up Trudy Martin because Trudy Martin was at the link up on Friday with our twin daughters. Morning, Trudy. Big up yourself. Happy to have met you. Blessings. Continue, sir.
Yes, as I said, if that was the MOU that she was reading, the whole Jamaica heard supposed to hear it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And if that wasn't the MOU, what is it that the minister of what is the
Foreign
minister
affairs.
of
Foreign affairs.
Foreign affairs, right? Need to find out before she make it public to the world, to the Jamaican people. I found it a little bit bubbling to my brain, and I don't know how to put the words, but I mean like a lack of words. How to put it, because I mean, how can that be the MOU and at the same time you have to hear from another party, second party, to publish it to the Jamaican people when you already send it to Dan Jackson Miller, and Dan Jackson Miller already read it out to the Jamaican public. And yet you are saying to us that you have to go now to the United States to get the go ahead to release it to the Jamaican public. I don't get it. It's like, was that the real MOU in she reading, or it was not? It was a fake. I just have to. It leaves me nowhere. It leaves me at a crossroads spinning around. You know what I mean?
All right, my brother. We're going to dig deep tonight.
Yeah, man. I'm over here in Canada, man, and I'm listening to you, man. I'm listening to the whole situation, and I mean, like, there's something doesn't add up, you know?
Respect
there's
and
something
thanks.
off.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yes, sir.
We have to dig deep into this thing here because what Dion Jackson Miller read, she told us that is the MOU. Yeah? And she read it on her program Beyond the Headlines. I listened to it and I recorded it and I played it back here. OB morning.
Hi, morning, Colin. Where is it?
Me not there, brother. Walk on.
I really know where I say record or play because me actually was kind of tuned out.
You did what?
I said I don't know what you say recorded and play back there and so on because I tuned out.
You don't know what I record and play back?
You just said that you recorded something and you played back. I'm saying I don't know what you're talking about because I didn't hear it. That was
the MOU that Dion Jackson Miller read, the TCN MOU.
I don't think it is the total MOU Dion read. I think it's something else because even after that, Fitzjackson have been calling for the government to present the the MOU and so on. But you know, go ahead.
I heard all of that. Yeah. Deanne Jackson Miller was on our program. She was doing an interview with John Jr., former Minister of Health. Yeah?
And local government and some other things.
Right, and a senior attorney at law. And John Jr. was saying...
Former MP for Central Manchester.
John Jr. was saying that he would want to see the MOU. Deanne Jackson Miller told him that I am getting the MOU and I'm going to read it. Before the interview finished, she said to him, I have the MOU and I am going to read it now. Him said to her, I would love to have a copy. She said, yes, she would send him a copy. And what I played is what she... In fact, before that, she said, it is not long, so I am going to read it. And she read what she was sent. Now, my dispute, my dispute is not with Deanne. My dispute is if what she read is not the MOU, and somebody from government send that to her, say the MOU, that person must take with themselves.
All right, fine. I must say that I have John's number. John is my friend. I will call John to find out if he had actually received the MOU and if that is the sum total of the MOU that's signed by the Jamaican government and the United States as it relates to the TCN. I'm undertaking that today. I'll try and reach it. It's a Sunday. Don't know if he will answer, but I'll try nonetheless. Colin, you're talking about the housing situation there that is handed over to our brothers and sisters who, may be less fortunate and have to the government come to their assistance. Now, you also said maybe the house could be built in a particular fashion. Even that, I totally disagree with. Even that, I disagree with you. If you're building, if you're doing something for somebody, the house is built and it's handed over to the person. I believe it is embarrassing and it is disgraceful, and to have the Prime Minister have those kind of things basically being embossed on the building. It basically adds even more insult to injury. But, Colin, the problem that I am having in Jamaica, is that when you talk about these things and you basically look at it and you say, no, this is wrong. You are branded as saying, listen, you're against the government, you're fighting the government, and all sorts of nonsense. And I don't know when, since we come to this, Colin, where you are not allowed to speak freely, to criticize the government honestly, and to look at ills. I tell you this, Natalie Nita Garvey, who is the spokesperson and local government and MP for, I forgot the name of her constituency in St. Catherine. I had her on my program, I think it was sometime last year. And she said to me that there was 2 persons in her constituency who benefited from one of the government houses, the independent houses. And one of the person actually died before the house was handed over to her. Although the house was prepared long ago, but because it took so long to be handed over, because the Prime Minister did not have it on his radar or could not come and hand over the house stayed there until that young lady or that person died. I don't know if he's young or old, the person died. There's another young lady in this case now that she mentioned that got another one of the house. She had 2 children, I think. The hurricane was coming. I think it was the hurricane before Melissa. Which one was that again? Beryl? I think it was Hurricane Beryl.
Hurricane Beryl.
And yes, and the young lady reached out to her as MP and said, listen, the hurricane is coming and she have nowhere to go. Natalie said this to me on my radio program, that the young lady reached out to her, asked her if she could move into the house because she have nowhere to go. And she said to her, move into the house. Move into the house. Do you know, Colin, that after the hurricane, The young lady have to remove, have to take herself out of the house in order for the PM to come and get his moment of glory, his photo up to hand over that house to that young lady. And Colin, if these things are not disgrace and sin and egregious before God and man, then you tell me, Colin, I am prepared to speak the truth and to speak it ever, cause it when it will. When I'm defending these things, Colin,
Okay.
I am putting myself out there as a buffer in things like these, Colin. I am the last person who will disrespect government, with disrespect authority. As a matter of fact, anybody who know me know that I push back vehemently on people who attempt to disrespect authority. I'm a stickler for law and for respect for authority. But Colin, when we look at these things, somebody have to build the cat. It can't be.
Obi.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It is a damn disgrace. And every decent Jamaican should come out against this. There should be no signs on the houses. Take them off. Not even donated by the government of Jamaica must be there. Much less with the Prime Minister name.
We go further. I think we should go further. These houses, there's no need for the Prime Minister to be out there handing over these houses.
Hell no.
Right? There's no need for it.
There's no need for it, but let's say more and do that. You know, I don't think that is something that we can stop him. We don't like it. We don't think it's necessary. We also think it is costing the taxpayers unnecessary money for him to go down there and go around there and go over there to hand over these houses. But to have the signs on it, that makes it rather worse. Take the signs off, Mr. Prime Minister.
We can't stop it. We can't stop him, Colin, but we can raise our voices against it. And we can stand up strong and say, Prime Minister, it is taking you between $1 million or whatever the cost is. And that is something that we probably need. We probably need to get from Jamaica House or from the office of the Prime Minister, whoever provide these figures.
Anyway,
as to what is it cost. Hold on, Colin. Let's finish the sentence, please. I'm saying that you have to allow somebody to finish a sentence sometimes. You can't
but if I allow every sentence, then we're not going to stop.
I am saying that allow me to make the sentence. Colin, please don't.
Obi, behave yourself, man. What you do? Shouting at me, Obi? Seriously?
But it deserves
No, Obi, don't do that, man. Not do it. Don't do it. Do not do it.
Sir, are you going to allow me to speak? I am making a sentence. Just allow me to make the sentence, come on. All right, cool. Thanks.
Bless you. Ay. 1-876-804-7072. That's the number to call. Give the video a like, everybody. Promote the video. We are live on Portland Spice TV. This is Talk Jamaica, where we allow the callers to speak. The intention is to give every caller 5 minutes. Sometimes we go more. Yeah? But it's not every sentence we can allow to finish. Sometimes we have a butt in. Sometimes some answers are long-winded and we can't allow them to go on repeating the same thing over and over. I wanted to ask Obi if him see the thing with Dayton Campbell, but I guess him never give me the chance to ask him that. Go ahead, caller. Bless up.
You know when I call, I come to fling a big rock stone.
Tell her.
Down a wasp nest.
Yes.
They drop and rake up ants nest for only like a PNP guys foot. And when you bend down a brush off onto a bite, you know.
More big stone.
Wasp come down and sting up the eye them.
Aya. Talk to me.
Heal the eye. Colin, you know, I didn't just get up and call the eye like that, you know. I listened to the eye first before I call the eye.
Yes.
I never want to call the eye, because the eye look like we over the labor right side so much. Yeah. Clean shave and groom and I heal man like Ralston and OB, you know?
Yes, respect.
Yeah. But to use a clean shave and groom, you know, that I respect. You know, I come to defend the honorable Prime Minister and now I'm going good.
Yes.
Him and him government. I take care of things nice.
Yeah.
You see him look groom when him go at the football match where they
Yes.
represent. And you see how Tufton and his son go there, and you see how Tufton mash up that interview there with a guy there. Who the guy they call it?
Boy, I don't know the guy, but the guy say, do you have good health care in Jamaica? Tufton say better than 10 years ago.
You see it? You see what them are represent? Yeah, man. Them are going good in the college.
Talk to me.
Them are going good, man.
Where them are going good with
You know, see the Prime Minister have all the money, Colin.
Yes, sir, Prime Minister wealthy.
Him remember where him get some money from. Yeah. I just time you want him to remember, you know. Colin, you know, sometimes you want to remember something. And when you're in the public, you don't remember when you go. I go ask the Prime Minister for write down where him get some of the money from. When him go home, Colin, that's when him come back to the front. Him can't remember. Because him remember sometime when him go home at night time, you know.
Remember when he get the money from. But he can't tell the Integrity Commission.
Write it down. To him not write it down, him forget when him come on the front.
Oh, so that's why him can't tell the Integrity Commission.
Yes, got it. Well, to I labor right. I know a good labor right. I know it too, but I ask them. So
listeners and viewers, don't believe him. It's pure sarcasm, this, you know. We don't need to understand that. This is pure sarcasm.
I want to lick you from 3 front this morning, you know.
Yeah.
One you're not going to like still, you know, but I go use up my 5 minutes fast. So I go just put them out there and come up.
Yeah.
Make your comment, you know.
Yes.
In my view, Colin, I want you know what is give me a bit egg. You ever hear the term there?
Give me a bit egg. Me know a place name give me a bit.
There's a give me a bit. Give me a bit egg.
Egg? No, I don't know that.
Yeah, well, I'm going to leave that for last. Colin, in I view, you know why your side is not in the government right now?
Tell me.
I have a young I view, and you need to work on that. Leading up to the election, the first time I called Colin was a couple of days before election when I asked you Obi and Ralston, so the uncollected portion of the salary of the Prime Minister, where does it go? You remember that?
Yes, you did. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Reason why 20% of you not being in government come from your own goal score.
Yeah, we say we have score own goal.
Yes. Dayton Campbell and Mark fight the thing single-handedly come up to about 8 months before the election.
Yeah.
I lift my hat to Dayton one evening when him go for our side radio station with this guy Franklin McKnight and another host. And all when them stop ball Dayton still lick 6. Him come out clean.
Yeah.
Say, yeah, that guy I can bat, you know.
Yeah.
About 7 months coming towards the election, when there was a roar about Mark and a Rasta brother, I'm not going to call the brother name. The brother that should have come out. I say, yo, people, me agree with one I said, but right now, other man here, and him and the man go a road. There was a lady on your side who want me call her one name, and I never agree with the name who want me call her at first.
We are talking Jezebel.
But she proved to who I use it, so not
no,
I.
Want me call a lady, want me call Lisa Anna Jezebel in the parliament.
So I labor right, I can't say them thing there. But she proved herself when it come on down to the election. Yeah, the last big score where the last time on the bus on the net. You see? I'm going to call this name. That guy who speak on finance. What's his name?
Yeah.
What the guy name?
Who, Julian?
Julian. I call it. When Julian agree for the 300% increase.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
give me the election, Colin.
Yeah, that was a blunder. That was a blunder.
Right now, Colin, if you start, if you start, say you want that rollback, you have a better chance.
All right,
give me
brother.
a bit egg now.
Yeah. Finally.
Yes. 5 minutes. I know you soon got off the labor, right?
Your 5 minutes gone long time.
Yeah.
You're gone
Listen,
6
give me a
minutes
bit
and
egg
43 seconds.
Give me a bit egg now. You know, so there can be a person that is good and bad at the same time.
Yes. Yes.
Well, that's as you know, I promote an individual. And right now, give me a bit egg is an egg where if you take him up, you take up trouble. And if you put it down, you put on your luck. That guy where you know I promote,
Who
you
that?
see?
Who is that?
I don't know how it gonna work because if you don't run him away, you don't dash away on the luck. And if you don't keep him, at trouble.
Who is that guy?
Figure it out.
No, tell me.
One guy with a talk show on YouTube.
Oh.
You have a problem, Colin. You have a problem.
Me have a
All right.
problem?
Yeah, right, gone.
Me not no problem.
You are a part of the government.
Later.
Figure it out.
Later.
Cool.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sir Bell.
How you doing, sir?
And to the listeners. Well, me day united on, and thanks for the program.
Everybody
that
like up the live for me. Hold on
Yeah.
the caller. Like up the live for me, everybody. Like up the live. Promote it. We have over 1,200 devices on the platform this morning. And like up the live. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, Mr. Bell. Thanks to the program where you push through to inform the Jamaican people of what's going on, because many people don't even know what's going on.
Yes.
Now, in regards with the land in St. Thomas with Pernell Charles, I saw it on a news, TVG news, where them a fence off the beach
Yeah.
from the general public. Now, I don't know, me only watch TVG news from America. Did you hear anything about that?
Yeah, saw it on the news.
Okay.
Saw it on the news.
All right, I just that me I try to really say if everybody just come to take with a little beach from everybody. So I don't know. I just me did put across the board.
All right, my
If
brother.
you
I
did
saw
hear
it.
it like me too.
Yeah, man, I saw it on the news. The people
All right,
have
all right.
access and them put a gate there and all of that.
Yeah.
Bless
All
you, my
right.
brother. One love.
Yeah.
Listeners and viewers, I'm going to tell you something. You see, there are times when my tolerance level is very, very high. I'm going to try my best as much to tolerate the callers. But you see, when you host a show, which I have been doing from 1994, so I'm not new in this. There are times when you are interviewing some people, there are times when some people are tired. Them say the same thing over and over. And you ask them a question and they're taking 10 minutes to answer one question. You have to butt in. You have to butt in. When you're coming up to the end of your show and you're running out of time, you want to ask a question and the person say what they must say already. You butt in. You have to. If you allow all callers to just speak uninterrupted, trust me, you get nowhere. Program will also have no flavor. So trust me upon this. Caller, good morning. You're the final caller this morning.
Yeah, morning, Mr. Colin.
Blessings, my brother.
Yeah, what happened to the court case now with the Prime Minister? Integrity. What's gonna happen?
Well, the Prime Minister was asking the Supreme Court to strike out, I think, about 12 paragraphs out of the Director of Communication, Sir Beresford, and the court denied him that they won't take it out.
So we're gonna go now. What happened?
Well, it's going to court. They're not removing those aspects from the affidavit. Because what the Prime Minister and his lawyers were saying that those paragraphs are scandalous and shameful. And the court said, no, that is the man's affidavit. You have to deal with it.
So it'll go back to court again?
Yes, man. No, the case I go try now because what the Prime Minister want to do, is saying that the Integrity Commission is treating him unfair.
Okay.
On a number of issues. The Prime Minister also wants the court to struck out this whole law of illicit enrichment.
Right.
Yeah, the court has struck down some of the things that he has been asking for already, because he was also asking the court to force the Integrity Commission to certify him. And the court said, no, they're not doing that. So it's a whole heap of things.
And then with Buchanan, what that of a Privy Council?
Well, they are saying that they are going to take it to the Constitutional Court. So, and if needs be, they are going to take it to the Court of Appeal, that's the Privy Council, yeah.
Okay.
The Director of Investigation is Kevin Stevens. So, Mr. Beresford is the Director of Communication.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I forget the sort out.
Yeah, man, you see, I believe somebody said it on the program the other day, that the court need to fast track these cases that involves parliamentarians, ministers, and prime minister. These cases need to be fast tracked. They shouldn't be drawn out in the court, because it is said that justice delayed is justice denied. That is in their thing. And what is happening, we are seeing a lot of denial of justice. And what the court said about the Paul Buchanan case looks to me like a classic example of justice denied because it has been delayed.
Okay.
All right, my brother. Respect.
Yeah, respect. Eh?
One love.
Yeah.
That's the final call for the morning, my people. May the good Lord continue to bless and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his light and give you his peace. Until we meet again tomorrow evening for the Colin Bell Show. Peace be with you, my people. One love. Blessings.